hope my roommate's parents don't try to come in here while filming this, because that would be really awkward. Don't try and lie to me. We all have intense, bookish pet peeves. Some more intense than others. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Hi, hello, how are you? How has your week been? We're in a new space today. I'm in my living room because it's in the afternoon and my bedroom, the window faces the east, so there's like no natural lighting in there and the artificial lighting is the worst. Let's talk about bookish pet peeves because we all have them and they're all annoying, but here are mine. Number one, breaking the spines of your books on purpose. Like, I'm talking to people who just break the spines for no reason. Like, they get the book, they haven't even started reading the book, and then bam, they break the spine. Like, what? You don't even know if you need to break the spine at that point. That, to me, sounds like you're just asking for the pages to start falling out of your book, because that's happened to me before. But I do understand that there are some instances where you would need to break the spine because the pages are so stiff that you're reading like, trying to read the book like that, and that's just not fun, not helpful. So in those instances, you probably do need to break the spine. Folding the front covers over of paperbacks to read them and like hold them with one hand. My mother does this. It drives me up the wall. I'm like, I don't what was the point of that? If anything, it makes more work for you when you have to like turn the page, because then you have to like fold it all the way over, so like it doesn't make it any easier to like hold it really. It's like, if you want to read with one hand, read a Kindle. You don't have a Kindle? Kindle has an app that you can use on your phone, and that's so much easier than like folding the cover. Anyway, the stupid little half covers were like, for whatever reason, they're not even half covers, because like the front cover stops like less than a centimeter away from like the edge of the book. Like, what is the point of that? It doesn't look aesthetic. It makes it look like the book is damaged. Like, did the factory run out of printing materials or something, so they just like chopped off a portion of the front cover? Like, why? Redesigning book covers when books are getting traditionally published. Now, this, I do understand that there is some like copyright, like legal proceedings that probably have to do with this, and I don't understand, so I understand that. But just all of the like books that I've seen that went from like being indie published to being traditionally published, the covers are just not as good on the traditionally published ones. Like, specifically in my mind, I'm thinking of the Chestnut Spring series. The mirror covers were so cool, and now they're just like not as cool. Or like the Magnolia Parks universe, like those ones are so cool. Now the traditionally published ones, you're like, it's kind of cringy, not gonna lie. Now, speaking on Magnolia Parks, why do we not have more book covers that are like super pretty and like intricate to things that happen in the books? Now, okay, I will say I have not read the Magnolia Parks universe, but what I've heard through the grapevine is like all of the super intricate things on the indie published versions on the covers like have significance within the story. And I just think that's so cool. Like, it makes the book so intriguing. Like, what is this pirate ship doing on the front of a supposed romance book? Don't know. People on covers, real people, like live action photos, those are the worst. But quite often cartoon people aren't really any better. And they always make the book look cringy or suggestive. And it's a bit weird and you get a little embarrassed about reading it in public. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how anybody could read the new Allie Hazelwood book in public. I prefer my books to not have people on the cover. People who claim that classics are the only real books and hate on people who don't read classics. Okay, let's have a little sympathy for the people who don't read classics, because maybe those people are not as smart and don't really understand the literary devices that exist even in just like cheesy romance books. And then therefore they have trouble understanding the literary devices in classics, and they just get confused. Like maybe me. Oh, give me a break. I have a hard enough time. I cannot see like any foreshadowing in any book. My brain is just there for the vibes. Like, my brain like shuts off when it's reading. Fourth Wing, the ending, I was like, oh my gosh, I did not see that coming. And then everybody's like, oh my gosh, I totally saw it coming. Like this. I'm like, oh. I had no idea. So like, you want me to try to read a classic that takes even more reading comprehension? I think my brain would explode. When you're reading the blurb of a book and then suddenly you know everything that happens in the book. Like, a blurb is supposed to be something that like gets you interested in reading the book, not gives you the entire plot line. At that point, what's the point of reading the book if I can just read that back and know everything that happens? Or when the blurb spends so much time harping on one little thing just for you to read the book and find out that it takes up like maybe 1% of the book. It fools you into thinking that this is a bigger part of the plot line, and then you're just like, wait, where'd it go? When characters kind of are just like dropped into the story out of nowhere, I really kind of noticed this for the first time when I was reading Say You Swear. There were like 4 or 5 characters that really just kind of had like no introduction into the story, and I was so confused as to how they related to the main character and like how they knew her, and there really just like wasn't any explanation for it like at all. And I was like, what's going on? And I was literally today just reading Along for the Ride, and all of a sudden they're talking about this character Zelda, and I'm like, who is Zelda? Not the video game, okay? I'm not that dumb. But I'm like, what, did I like miss a page or something? Did I miss a paragraph? No, I just go back to find that they literally didn't even introduce Zelda. Like, one line, unnamed character. Next line, Zelda. Okay, fine. Not fine. I just get confused. The last one is too many special editions of books. Maybe not special editions. I don't think that's what I mean. I think I mean exclusive editions. Like, when I say this, I'm thinking about the whole fiasco surrounding the latest Crescent City book, where there was like 5 different exclusive editions. There was like the Target exclusive, the Walmart exclusive, the Barnes & Noble exclusive. Like, you're paying $20, $30 extra for one chapter? I'm like, there just doesn't need to be that many. As you can see, I feel very passionately about some of these. I have a lot to say. I always have a lot to say. Too much to say, actually. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up so that I know you guys enjoy this type of content. Comment down below some of your bookish pet peeves. If you think there are some that are just crazy that I missed, please let me know down below, because I'm sure that I probably have enough to make a part 2 to this video. And subscribe to my channel for more bookish content in the future. I hope y'all have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.